guys, I hope you can see. I'm gonna do my resin coasters. I'm gonna just do the trims on it, the rims. So first of all, I sanded down some of the edges. I sanded down a lot of the edges. So, and I put the stoppers behind it. You see the stoppers are there. Those are the little so that you don't slip. Your drink don't slip and fall, or this don't fall. You don't want that. So I made a gold with the gold I got from AGA. It's a company on the Instagram. And I mixed it with very little resin, just a little bit. I didn't want to waste my resin. And I'm gonna use a brush. So I got like a paintbrush, you see, that's what I use. And I'm gonna go over the edges here while it's sitting up here. I hope you can see. I'm just gonna go over the edges and hope this gold will stay nicely. Cover the edges really good. Yeah. Sometimes you're better off doing the edges with a marker, because a marker a lot of times stays a lot better. And but it all depends. You can use either a resin gold or a marker. That's what I do. I'm putting like 2 coats on this already because some areas looking kind of bald. Just glide it down very slowly. You don't want to go too fast and mess it up. Yeah, nice and thick. It stays on, so that's a good idea to get it nice and thick so it stays on beautifully. Yeah. If you hear the background, I have my washer going. I'm very sorry. It is Saturday. I usually wash clothes on Saturday. So it fell down. I don't like that. Let's put it back up there. Put it back up there. Yeah. Try not to touch it too much around the edges, because then you could get it right inside the coaster. And then that's it. You mess up your coaster already. Yeah. I just have a parchment paper on top of one of my MDF boards here. I was going to do a resin, but it's too hot. It's very, very humid. So when it's very humid, it's not safe to do a resin, because it may take forever to dry good, So I'd rather wait till the temperature cools off a little bit more, and I'll do a resin pour. But I could do an acrylic, so who knows? Maybe by Wednesday, I'll do an acrylic pourer if I cannot do a resin pour. It'll make my resin last longer. Yeah, this one's covering good. I like this gold on it. The gold looks good in there. Very good. I say it's better with the resin because it really stays on. It doesn't come off and leave so let's see. If it covers well, that's good. If it doesn't, then I'm just going to use my gold marker and finish it off. That's all. So, yep. Sometimes you got to use a marker instead. Well, that one is done. I'm just gonna leave it here. Let it dry on its own. Yeah. Let's put it on the side over there so I don't fall. See, look how pretty. That is gorgeous. Yeah. It's gorgeous. I do. I have the Pinata Gold Silver. Silver. That's a pretty good color. Pinata Silver. I mean, who says we can't use pinata silver, right? I use silver. Maybe on this green one. I don't know. I'm just putting a few squirts in here. So pretty. Oh wow, this goes on really quickly. Maybe I should do them all with pinata paint. Look how quickly that went on. It stayed on very nicely. Right away. Yeah, that is beautiful. It stays on really nice and thick. It's not coming off at all. So let's just turn it this way so I could do the rest here. It's kind of an awkward way of doing it, but it's the only way to do it. Try to get all these crevices. Oh, these crevices in there. Get them all in there. Yeah. Some people would paint a little bit more on the inside just because they want that silver like along the edge like this. I mean, you could do that. This brush has a little point sticking out of it, so I can do it with that little point that's sticking. Yeah, let's make it different altogether. There you go. Now I think it looks gorgeous, more gorgeous than before. So yeah, this one I'm sorry you gotta hear all this background noise, my washer going. It's like really going. All right, so now I put this in the alcohol. That brush, I put it in the alcohol, infuse it in alcohol, and the paint comes right off of it. Let me show you this one. Look at, isn't that beautiful? I like the silver the way it turned out on it, but you know, sometimes it helps to have a bit of a steady hand. Yeah. Now this one is silver also, the tip. Maybe I should have made the side silver. I don't care at this point. It's okay like this. I like gold. I'm a gold girl. I like, as you all know, I like a lot of bling, bling bling. I'm the bling bling lady. My sisters were funny. They used to call me Ivana Trump when I used to work. Because they said, I don't see any other people working here with big old earrings like you, high heels, a lab coat looking so professional. I said, well, that's the way I like to look when I work. Patients, you gotta look good for your patients. You don't wanna look awful. I've been going in the OR with the surgeons. I used to put on lipstick and the surgeon. I said, hey, you never know, they could wake up. What fun we had. Those good old days. Yep. All right. So this one is really giving me a little run, but that's okay. I can handle it. I'm gonna do the little crevices now. So what I'm doing is painting upward and sideways so I can get those crevices really good. I'm still picking the paints that are down on the paper so that way, although I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of that gold. I could also make a coaster out of the rest of that gold. Yep, coaster with gold. All gold coaster. I don't know about that. That's gonna look really awful. Not missing any spot here. It's turning out really pretty, these colors here. Yeah, takes a little time, but you get it done, right? Just like everything else in life, you get it done. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, I guess sometimes you got to do it twice because it drips off. You know, after all, it is resin, so it drips downward. And it could just come off your coaster. What are you going to do? So this one is done. Look at that. How precise. Look at the inside. How gorgeous is that? That is so pretty in there. I like the way the pink turned out. That's the pink from Just For You. Mica powder. Such a pretty color. Yep, it's a pretty, pretty color. I could take alcohol. Oh no, not alcohol, because then it'll make it look kind of. Next time I'll make 4 of the same design, the same colors, okay guys? Because I'm always making different ones. I never make the same exact colors over and over again. My husband was telling me that. Why don't you just make a set of 4? I said, because I like different colors. It actually was leftover resin from my Geode that I did. Alright, that's it with this. I'm just gonna get a little swipey here because it got a little gold here in the pink. So I guess this is it, guys. This one is done. A wonderful weekend. What's left of it. I mean, today is Saturday already. How time flies, right? You know that resin off the brush.